As I shared in the morning, both gold, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones, all these three trading in the precisely same range and the same levels. I told you that 1847, watch out for it, is going to be the critical level for gold, and one can stay long above that. Fail to break that and it is trading with a drop. Similarly, Dow Jones at 30,100 levels and 30,050, it is precisely stuck at that, and at the same time US 100 at 11,400. Now what is going to happen with the US cash session, we will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest update. The next update on all these three will be up just before the Asia session, so watch that also. Let's start the day with gold first. Here we'll see gold with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, and followed with Nasdaq and followed with Dow Jones, and at the end of every analysis I'll give you the trading level, so do listen to it carefully and do watch till the end. Let's start the day with gold. Gold right now trading at 1838. So see one thing, it is creating higher lows on the early charts. You can find it is creating higher lows. Also a rise is being offset by a drop there, so it is precisely trying to trade within this channel, which is not trying to act bullish, but a breakout can be expected. At the same time, yes, again as I said, one can go long above 1847. The same levels as I shared in the morning will hold good beyond 1847, 1852, 1855 and 1858. These three levels you have to watch out for. Beyond that it is going to hit 1868, 70, 1880 levels, and below 1834, 1835 zone we may see a good fall. That is what also can be expected. It just need to break past this zone. Once it breaks past this zone, we can expect, see 1830 is another very strong support. So in fact if it breaks 1834, we may see 1830 levels, and below 1830 only I will expect it to give a good drop. And if you look at the directional movement is oscillator, there is trading negative and directional movement is bullish here. In the buy side, the MACD is not indicative of anything. RSI trading flat, similarly stochastic at bottom there. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour chart, see consistent red candles, it has achieved the high, and after that it is trying to trade in red, however failing to break past this zone. Also it appears it is trying to give a higher lows here on the 2-hour chart, and possibly may give a breakout, but only long entry I will recommend is beyond 1847 levels. The oscillator there is in buy side is still, the directional movement is bearish. If you look at the MACD is trading bearish but with a very little divergence. RSI trading flat and stochastic looking downwards. Similarly if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts there is support there on the downside. You can see the 50 period moving average on the 3-hour chart giving it a very strong support, that precisely at around 1834, 1835 levels. At the same time on the upside there is a resistance there, so it need to come out of this triangle, which means it has to trade above 1847. Once it trades above 1847 you can go long. At the same time below 1834 going short will try to take it till towards 1830, and below that we may see a good fall. The oscillator trading in a buy side but still trading giving it a red candle, hence be watchful there. The directional movement is bullish but with very narrow divergence. Similarly the MACD is on the sell side, the RSI trading flat, the stochastic looking downwards indicative of little bearishness on the 3-hour charts. If you look at the 4-hour chart, see the last few candles higher, see greener candles with little movement, only cooling down the indicators, and then the reversal has appeared. However, it is trying to get the support from this 20 period moving average on the 4-hour chart precisely at around 1836 levels, and yes, then 1834 will come into picture. Below that only we can expect a good drop. Right now it is trying to consolidate between 1834, 1847. Do not trade, very clear. If you look at the oscillator there, it is still in the bullish zone. The directional movement is bearish here. The MACD is trying to converge and crossover. The RSI trading flat. The stochastic is curving downwards indicative of little bearishness. Now let's come back to the daily charts. On the daily charts you can find it has achieved a high. See precisely here I told you the 20 period moving average will give it a resistance, precisely it did. At the same time on the downside there is a support at 1834. It is provided it is stronger support, and it is still trying to trade in this zone. So a breakout is, I think, today may not be possible, but yes, with the support at 1834 it may rise till towards 1847 again, and then we'll be watchful how it behaves. It may try to consolidate here for a while, maybe next couple of days, and then the breakout can happen. Either ways, on the upside or downside, both sides it is possible. Now if you look at the oscillator, they are trading in bearish territory. If you see, the directional movement is negative 2. The MACD is trading without any indication, they are flat. RSI trading flat. Stochastic is trying to converge and cross over for a sell, but be watchful. So yes, again, as I said, in between 1834 and 1847, I will not recommend you to take any position below 1834. Yes, you can go short. There you can see the next support level is at 1830. So what it is trying to do, it is trying to trade with the pivot at around 1840 plus minus 7, that is 1833 1847. So plus minus 7 plus minus 6 zone, it is trying to trade with the pivot at 1840. If you recall, I had told you 1840 is a critical number. So yes, it is going to trade in plus minus zone. Right now it is again consolidating. Be watchful between 1847 1833 1834 zone. Below that you can expect 1830, and below that we may see a good fall. And on the upside above 1847, I'll look forward to 1852 55 58 and plus level. So take your positions accordingly. Do not trade between 1847 and 1833 34 levels. Let it consolidate a bit, take a direction, and then only enter. This is all for gold for the day. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. See, Nasdaq 100 on the hourly charts is getting stronger resistance there on the upside, and it is failing to go past the resistance. You can see here also the 100 period moving average and the 20 period moving average are giving it a stronger support. Go short below 11300, then 11250, 11270 and 11200. These three levels are going to be very strong support. At the same time, go long above 11400, then you can expect a sharp rise, sharp rally. The oscillator trader trading there in the bullish zone. However, it is not giving any direction as of now. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is trying to cross over. The RSI trading flat. The stochastic is at the top. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, similarly you will find that, see, on the upside it is getting stronger resistance. You can find it is trying to reverse from here, and lower highs are consistently seen. If it breaks past this zone, in fact at 11330, you can go long for 11300 and 11280. In fact, then I'll look forward to 11250 levels. So be watchful of that. Any breakout beyond this zone, and specifically 11380, yes, you can go long for 11400, and then beyond that we may see a good rise. So be watchful of that. And if you look at the directional movement, is not indicative of anything. MACD is bullish, it is still in green. RSI trading flat. The stochastic looking upwards. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour chart, see, on the 3-hour chart, it is indicative of a reversal or a sharp rally, because see, the resistance there on the upside is very strong, you can see, and also the diminishing candle size indicative that there is possibly going to be a breakout. If you see it breaking below 11330 or 11320 zone, go short there, then you can expect 11200 60 70 80, and then 11250. Below that we may see here is the 11250 zone, very strong support for the day. Below that you can expect it to drop more. And on the upside, if it gives a green candle and trades beyond 11380, you can go long for 11400 11500 11600 levels. The oscillator there trading in the bearish territory, trying to converge and crossover. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is trading in the buy side. The RSI looking upwards. The stochastic looking upwards here, indicating of a little bullishness in the near time frames. Similarly, now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, the 20 period moving average till now has provided it a stronger support at around 11320 zone. Go short there, 11300. Very strong support at around 11290 300 zone. See, two candles getting the support there. Below 11290 we can see a further break, then 11250 will come into picture, and below that, yes, it is going to drop more if it continues to trade in this fashion. If you look at the charts, on the 4-hour charts, it is trying to give you a semicircle. Any breakout beyond 11380, yes, you can go long for 11400. Beyond that we may see a very strong rise there. Also, if you look at this, it is trying to give you higher lows. So any breakout below 11320, go short. That is also very clear there. But watch out for 11290, then 11250, and then below that only we can expect a good drop, else it is going to swing. The oscillator, they are trading in the negative territory, trying to converge crossover in the buy side. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is bullish here, is with the trading with the divergence. RSI trading flat. Stochastic overbought now, near to overbought levels. Be watchful of that. Coming back to the daily charts, on the daily charts you will find why it is getting this reversal again and again from the top. See, it is willing to not to break this high at 11,400. Once it goes past 11,400, the upward momentum is going to be strong. See, it has already bridged the gap which was there earlier, and yes, once it breaks past 11,400, we can expect it to give a stronger rise. How high it can go? I'll expect it to at least achieve 11,500, and then tomorrow or today itself we can see 11,600 plus levels. So be watchful of that, and yes, stay long above 11,400 is the key. If you look at the oscillator, they are trading in red and trying to converge. Directional movement is bearish. MACD is trying to converge. RSI trading near bottom. Stochastic looking upwards. So in sum, yes, you can go long above 11,380 for 11,400. First and nearest resistance, only 20 points you will get here, but it is going to be a stronger resistance. So trade carefully above 11,400. Rather I will say 11,410. Yes, it is going to fly high. The next target is directly 11,500, and then 11,550, 600 will come into picture. Be watchful of these levels. It can reverse from somewhere at around 11,600, 610, 620 zone, and from there we will be watchful. Any breakout on the upside will definitely be a bullish indication. At the same time, till the time it trades below 11,400 levels, and yes, if you see it dropping below 11,320, go short, and the support there at 11,290 is going to be strong. It can bounce back from any of these levels, so you are just getting 30 points, but be cautious, get 30 points and exit, if that is also fine. And if you see it trading below 11,290, we can expect 11,250, and below that it is going to drop sharply till towards 11,200, 100 and below levels. So take your trades accordingly, and yes, do trade with the stop loss, do trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to shift the stop loss to cost whenever your trade is in profit. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US 30 on the hourly charts has got a stronger resistance at 3,100. I told you today morning itself, 3,100, 3,200 zone. You have to be watchful and be cautious in between these levels. We have to be cautious in between these levels. Now look at this on the hourly charts. It is consistently giving higher lows, and at the same time it is getting the pressure from the upside. So if you see it trading below 30,000, again you can go short for 29,950, 29,900, and then on the downside we may see it hitting 29,800 and below levels. We can see a sharper drop. At the same time, breaking past 3,100 levels, you can expect 3,150, 3,200. Be watch out for these two levels. Beyond 3,200, it is going to give you sharper rise for 3,400, 3,600 levels. So trade accordingly. Oscillator, they are trading in green. Directional movement trading bearish. Stock MACD is trading bullish. RSI looking flat, and stochastic is overbought, hence we can expect a little drop from here. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, similarly it is trying to trade with the support there, trying to give you higher lows, and now trying to give you higher highs. So probably it may try to achieve this zone at 3,150 and in fact 3,200 levels. This is going to be a very strong zone. Any breakout beyond this, we can expect 3,240, and beyond 3,240 it is going to rise strongly on the upside. Any breakdown below 30,000, go short. Below 30,000 you can expect 29,950, 29,900, very strong support levels, and then below that we can expect it to crash strongly on the downside. Oscillator, they are trading in bearish zone. The directional movement is bearish too. The MACD is wide divergent and bullish. RSI looking upwards. Stochastic is overbought on the 2-hour charts. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour chart, on the 3-hour chart, the support there at 30,000 levels is strong, and it is trying to trade. It is trying to trade with the support at 30,000. It is trying to rise, and it is trying to give you higher highs. I will be watchful of 3,100. Beyond that you can expect 3,200 levels, and beyond 3,200 we can expect it to fly for 3,400 levels, and 3,600 can also be seen. It is bound to rise. It has seen already a strong drop for few days, few weeks. We can see a bounce back. The oscillator, they are trading in the negative territory, may bounce back, crossover. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is wide divergent bullish. RSI looking upwards. Stochastic is overbought here on the 3-hour charts. Similarly, if you look at the 4-hour charts, On the 4 hour chart, definitely it is bullish. This is the third green candle. The support there at 30,000 is strong. With that as support, it is trying to rise, and probably on the upside it may get a little resistance at around 3150 levels, and then 3200 levels. Be watchful of that. Beyond that, I'll be looking forward to 3350, and beyond that it is going to fly high for 3600 levels. On the downside, see, if you look at the oscillator, they are trading red. Directional movement is bearish. The MACD is wide, divergent and bullish. The RSI looking upwards, the stochastic looking upwards. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, you will find that the candle is turning upwards on the greener side, and it is leaving behind the sharper tail. Now it is trying to look forward to, with this as pivot. If you consider 29,900 as pivot, see, it has seen the lows there. It is trying to achieve the highs. Probably 3150, 3200 levels should provide a stronger resistance, and achieving these levels at 3200 to 20, we may see it swinging in between these levels, 29,800 to 32,120 levels. We have to be watchful in between these 400 points. So yes, oscillator, they're trading red. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is bearish, and the RSI near to bottom oversold. The stochastic is oversold. So yes, probably it may try to swing a little on the upside and downside both. Right now it appears probably if it breaks beyond 3100, we can stay long for 3150, 3200 levels. These two levels you have to watch out for. Any move beyond 3200, definitely we are going to look forward to 3350, 3400, and then 3550, 3600 levels. You can take your trades. You can stay long above these levels, specifically above 3200. You can stay long for the rest of the week. And yes, on the downside, probably again 29,800, 29,750 levels are going to provide a stronger support. So if you consider 30,000 as the pivot, or 29,950 as the pivot, see, 200 points on the downside, 200 points on the upside. We may see a swing between 3150 or 3200 to 29,750 and 29,700 levels. So be watchful, be cautious in between these 400, 500 points. We may still expect it to swing, and then we can expect a really later this week or tomorrow onwards, we can again, the rise may continue. So trade accordingly, trade profitably. I will be still watching for a buy at lower levels. Whenever you see it dropping, you can again take a buy and keep it open, and probably we may see it rising. So take your trades accordingly. Trade with stop loss, trade with a strict stop loss. Trailing stop loss will work. And join my mentorship batch, join my Telegram channel. Definitely you can be part of my VIP signals group, and reach out to me for more details. My Telegram ID and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.